Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Mechanical Engineering Exams Made Simple. Friends, in your Tspsc syllabus, the second topic is automobile body chassis construction and transmission system. In the transmission system, front axle and steering are going to play a very important role. And let us see some straight away direct questions of the model of your not on the model, they were asked actually in the examination. Previous recruitments of your APPSC and TSPSC AMVA in Andhra, the APPSC AMVA examination was conducted in 2019. 1912 and 2009. In Telangana, it was conducted latestly in 2015. It is almost 7 years since it was conducted last in Telangana, and it was 3 years since it was conducted last in your Andhra Pradesh. Okay, friends, in Andhra Pradesh, APPSC, AMVI automobile engineering also, this syllabus is given, so it is there for your both TSPSC and APPSC. Transmission system. Okay, of that, let us see some good questions from front axle and steering. The steering knuckle is attached to the upper and lower control arms by which element? This is connected by upper and lower ball joints. Ball joints. Not the spindle, kingpin, stabilizer bar, etc. What is the purpose of the caster angle? Caster and camber are the two angles, friends. Okay. So toe in and toe out are the distances. So please make the differentiate between the caster and camber angles and toe in and toe distances. So what is the purpose of the caster angle? Why it is kept? So it is kept basically to maintain directional control. To maintain directional control. Neither to prevent tire wear nor compensate for wear in the steering linkage, nor to bring the road contact of the tire under the point of load. The angle of camber. So this is a good question, friends. Normally some angles database questions are asked in your previous examinations. So these database based values, okay, questions, please remember these values: caster, camber, toe in, toe out, etc. Okay, so please remember these things. The angle of camber, how much it should be? Shall it be less than half degrees, or between half and 2 degrees, or 2 to 5 degrees, or 7 to 10 degrees? It must be kept between 2 to 5 degrees. 2 to 5 degrees, right? And one more thing, kingpin inclination, right? So is once again another important parameter in the steering, automobile steering and control of the your vehicle, right? So generally inclination of kingpin, how much? It should be more than 7 degrees, or 1 to 2 degrees, or 2 to 5 degrees, or 0 to 1 degrees. It should be between, once again, 2 to 5 degrees. Once again, the angle of camber and kingpin inclination, it should also be between 2 to 5 degrees. Okay, friends. Next, the collapsible steering column is one which collapses to, what is this? Provide adjustment for the steering wheel, or damp out road vibrations, or improve safety for the driver, or simplify its removal for repair. So it is to improve the safety for the driver. A collapsible steering column is the one which collapses to improve safety for the driver, so that he will not get hurt, or probably in the worst case it will cause probably very dangerous situation, friends. Now, rotary motion of the steering wheel is converted to a reciprocating motion by, what is this element? Is it stub axle, track rod, or steering box, or track arm? This is your steering box. Steering box is the element because of which rotary motion of the steering wheel is converted to a reciprocating motion. Most popular manual steering gear for cars today is, what is this type? There are various types of steering gears are there for cars today. So, but what exactly this belongs to? Is it a rack and pinion, a worm and worm wheel, cam and roller, or worm and nut type? So these two are, you can be eliminated very simply: cam and roller, worm and nut. But the choice is between worm and wheel type, rack and pinion type. It is basically rack and pinion type. What's the rack? Anything, any wheel which is having infinite radius is called rack, and of course pinion is a small gear. So bigger one is called always gear. Between the two elements, gear and pinion, The smaller gear is called pinion. Okay, next, panhead rod. So many a time questions are asked on the panhead rod. So what is this rod? Panhead rod is used to observe what? Is it vertical loading, driving thrust, side thrust, braking torque? These are all the different types of load carried over by the different elements of your vehicle. Something like vertical loading and driving thrust, side thrust. Side thrust due to the cornering when your vehicle is taking a turn. Right, then braking torque is the actually this is coming from the engine power or when you apply brakes. So normally your wheels roll because of the power from the engine. Okay, but when you are applying the torque because of the brakes, so braking torque is applied, which is going to bring the wheels to stop. Vertical loading, so driving thrust, side thrust, braking torque. So what is the purpose of this? So it is basically panhead rod is used to absorb vertical loading. Alright friends, the kingpin inclination, once again, how much it should be? It should be between, once again I think it is asked once again, is it less than 1/2 degree, between 1 and 2 degrees, between 2 and 5 degrees, above 7 degrees. It should be between 2 and 5 degrees. Remember these values, very easy to remember also, right? 2 to 5 degrees. The include angle, so is it the sum of the caster and camber, caster and ACA, steering axis inclination, or ACA and camber, or camber and toe-in? Toe-in and camber cannot be combined because toe-in is a distance, camber and caster are the angles. Toe-out is also distance between the front wheels or rear wheels. Okay, so this is intentionally provided for some purpose. Let us see that afterwards. But it is basically the include angle is between the angle between SAI and camber, steering axis inclination, and the camber. The total sum of these angles are called included angle. Included angle. Next, the most widely used type of stub axle used in heavy vehicles. So there are various types of axles, friends. Elliott type, Lamoni actually, it should be NE. Then reverse Elliott type, reverse Lamoni type. Each has got some specific features. So please go through that. But most, what is the, out of these 4 types, what is the most widely used type of stub axle? So this is your reverse Elliott type. Reverse Elliott type is the most widely and importantly used type of stub axle used in heavy vehicles, friends. Okay, so friends, there is a lot of confusion among the APPSC candidates and Tspsc candidates whether this examination will be conducted or not, Tspsc and APPSC AMI. But actually friends, let us be with the hope that because the notification have been issued by AP government and Telangana government, but because of some reason or the other they have gone back and think they will be reissued, whether it is in Telangana or Andhra. But they will be conducted before the elections because the elections are expected to be probably in 2023. But before that, I think the recruitment shall be completed, and both the governments probably are of the view to complete the recruitment process before the elections date comes. So you can be with the hope, friends. Actually, so once the government has given the notification, official notification, and published, it cannot go back, right? So then it will be resisted by the candidates who are appearing for the examination, and that will send the wrong signals. So definitely, this recruitment will be completed. They will be completed before your elections. So definitely be with hope, and it may come at any time. I think the decision has not come. The notification have not come from Telangana or even Andhra also, right? So let us wait for whether Andhra government will give the re-notification or not, because we don't know. Actually, they have given the date from 2nd November to 22nd November. The application process has been completed. But in Telangana, the application process has not even started. Before that, somebody has gone and requested to consider the previous qualification as the, especially girls candidates, previous qualification like your light motor vehicles as the qualification for this particular examination. Okay, friends. So definitely it will be conducted, but it is heard that 3 months time will be given. So I think it will not be conducted before February or March in both Tspsc in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. So let us be with the hope. And if anybody is interested for the online coaching, so I am not offering, friends, offline coaching. I am at Hyderabad. So you can remain at your places and go for this particular coaching, online coaching. If you are interested for online coaching or study material, I am having excellent study material covering all your syllabus for your TSPSC and APPSC, which is in soft copy form. If you are interested, you can mail me on siddha.bpl@gmail.com, or you can call me on 9912507633. Once again, let us meet in a very good video involving your subject.